Hello and welcome back to the Impression Wiz channel. I'm your host, the Impression Wiz, and today I thought I'd share with you some of my favorite YouTubers, the voice impressions I can do of them, and how I kind of got into them, like how I got introduced to them. And there's going to be another video linked to this of me just doing impressions of them and some alter egos they have on their channels, if they have any. But before I start, I would like to share something with you guys. First off, if you could see my little sticker on my mic. This sticker was actually created by by someone I met at Colorado Springs Comic-Con. Their company is called Undersketch, and they make a lot of really nice looking posters and stickers. And I actually got from them the Markiplier set. And yes, Markiplier is going to be one of these in this video, which is why I thought I'd share this with you guys, actually. If you want to go follow them on their thing, it'll be right here at the bottom of the screen. Probably I did that the wrong direction, but oh well. And I actually bought the Markiplier set of stickers. You can see Wharf Stash is on my mic and will be for the foreseeable future. But they also make like a Damien, an actual Mark himself, and a lot of other characters. And this set actually came with 11 stickers, including Wharf Stash here. They also do a Jacksepticeye set, and they do other things as well that aren't YouTuber related. All of their stuff is like really fantastic, and I thought I'd just share with you guys some of their stuff. And I might, in another video, show you one of the posters that I got from them. And there's some really cool people. So, if you do go check them out, go ahead and say that the Impression Wiz sent you. And they'll get a neat little surprise out of that. But anyway, let's get on to the video. So the first YouTuber I'm going to share is actually one of them that's a lot older than some of these other channels. And not as popular, but it's kind of where one of my first biggest YouTubers I became a fan of. And it's the Rich Alvarez channel. And I kind of got into them mainly because excuse me. I got into the Rich Alvarez channel because of my fan of Mario and Nintendo stuff. And I've actually watched the whole series of the stupid Mario Brothers, their series. So I don't have really an impression of Rich Alvarez himself, and I don't feel like I should. Although I have tried, and I don't really feel comfortable about it. But he does a very good Mario impression, and it's kind of somewhat what I built my Mario impression off of. Also, Charles Monet, though, as well. Hello, it's me, Mario! Oh, that son of a Goomba! They're actually how I ended up starting cursing in Mario terms like Goomba and whatnot when I'm in Mario cosplay. So, yeah, you can thank them for that if you ever end up running into me in person as Mario, why I will curse in, like, son of a Goomba or something like that. So, the next YouTuber I got into was actually kind of not a single YouTuber, but Smosh. And I don't have an impression for them, so I'm just going to talk a little bit about... I actually got into Smosh because of Rich Alvarez. I actually was watching Rich Alvarez and whatnot, and they referenced some of the places that they've been that they share with Smosh, since they live in a similar place. And they've actually used the same park as Smosh has a couple of times. So I went to go check out Smosh, and there I am now watching Smosh. So there's that. Those two are, I'm going to consider connected because of that. But on to the next. So these next two or three are actually kind of connected because they play a lot of the similar games, but they are very different in personality. The first one is going to be Markiplier. And all of his stuff. And of course, how I got into Markiplier kind of came about when Five Nights at Freddy's came about. Kind of like how everyone did. But I like watching all of his stuff. His goofy stuff, his horror stuff, all of it. And even his like character and live action stuff like Who Killed Markiplier or A Date with Markiplier. I really like those. I want to see a lot more of that. And honestly, if they ever wanted me to do anything, if Mark happened to offer me something, I would be ecstatic to help them out. But honestly, I like all of Markiplier's stuff and all of his characters and whatnot. So, hello everybody, my name is Markiplier, and welcome back to a random video that isn't mine. Wilford Mustache here. He wanted me to shoot him, but I guess that's not what he was asking. I don't understand this stuff, and I just might as well just finish him off. And I would do a Darkiplier, but I'm not going to do editing too extensive on this video. You might see him on the next video, though, that's also related, so... And we'll get to that probably later in the week. The next YouTuber, which is linked to Markiplier somewhat, because I've watched them collab together a lot, is Jacksepticeye. So Jacksepticeye, of course, did a lot of FNAF stuff too, but he didn't go extensively into that, into the whole FNAF game. Oh, excuse me, sorry. But one of his series actually is very influential to one of my voices that I have that will be in an animation in the future. My Papyrus voice is actually based off of Jacksepticeye's Papyrus voice. So I have to really thank him for kind of influencing my Papyrus voice, because if it wasn't for him playing Undertale and whatnot, I probably would have not had my Papyrus voice like I do, like some of the videos on my channel here, and other videos that I will be like, there's an animated movie that I will be part of in the future that will be here on YouTube that I'm voicing Papyrus. And if you continue watching this channel, I will keep you up to date with all of the different things I do voice acting wise on other channels, and try to keep you up to date on everything, or as much as I can. But if it wasn't for Jack, I probably wouldn't have my Papyrus voice in the first place. I may not have even heard of Undertale in the first place if I hadn't have watched Jack start playing it, and I've watched his whole series, and and that's how I came up with my Papyrus voice, so I really have to thank him for that. Top of the morning to you, laddies! My name is Jacksepticeye! I, the great Papyrus, shall finally become part of the Royal Guard! And I will say again, thank you, Jack, for being the inspiration to my Papyrus voice. This last one is kind of a floater, but kind of also in the same vein of YouTube gamer. Captain Sauce. He's actually pretty awesome, and I like watching him. And he's the last one I'm going to talk about. But he kind of came about because he's been, he's in the same vein along with Mark and Jack. But he's one of the smaller ones as well. And I like his sense of humor. And what's very funny is just recently today, I was watching a video just before filming this one of him playing his playthrough of Kindergarten 2. But he doesn't have a lot of voices except for when he does the Kindergarten series and series that doesn't have a lot of voices. But I've kind of liked some of the voices he's done for the Kindergarten 2. And one of my favorite ones is the twins that he does. And yes, the snooty twins in Kindergarten 2, technically they aren't supposed to have the hillbilly accent. But he put the hillbilly accent to them, and I think it's the funniest thing, but also the most fitting thing for those two. So, and I don't know if Captain Sauce will actually see this, but if you do, I want to thank you for giving me the inspiration for wanting to have that be my headcanon of voices for those two. So, and without further ado, Teddy, I need you to do something here for me. Okay, Felix, what do you want me to do? Buy this kid a burger, please, thank you. Okay, alright. One burger, please. Thank you, Teddy, that'll be all. But with that, that's the end of this video, and I hope you've enjoyed kind of some of my little things. I just wanted to do this because some of the more influential voices I have on my channel, and a lot of my more popular voices on my channel, come from some YouTubers or some inspiration from YouTubers, and I just wanted to give them thanks for one, and two, just to give them a bit of a showing off, and just to kind of share my favorite stuff. But with that being said, I hope you enjoyed, and if you want to see more, please hit the like button and subscribe. And if you want to see more for sure, please ring that notification bell. And as always, I will see you Wednesday.